can see all the sweat on my face. We've been hungry from birth to the day.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Mike Trout leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
Almost ready to get underway, and pitching in this game, Garrett Cole.
He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
Ready to go? Starling Marte up to hit.
Starling Marte.
The wind and the pitch. Out towards left center. Trout sizing it up. Brings it in. And there's one away. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. 2 away down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Vladimir.
And next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero. He's coming off a 3-hit game in Sunday's series finale. And first offering is fouled off. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
Here's the 0-2. That one drilled left field. Cabrera pulls it down, and that is the third out of the inning. We're midway in inning number 1, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back now in the Bronx. And on the hill, the lefty, Al Leiter. And Singy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
His career ERA has been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
Bottom of the first. Here is Gleyber Torres. And a foul ball. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless. You can't tell if he's been in this league for 8 years or 2 years.
And 1-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Swung on, popped up on the infield. McGuire makes the catch for the out. 2 down.
Batting third.
As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Mike Trout in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, center field. Cameron under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that ends the inning. So the Yanks go in order. Scoreless after 1. Back in the Bronx. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Sammy Sosa.
He consistently hits the ball hard. His exit velocity and barrel rate, here are the tops in the league.
Cole back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Volpe hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 25,
Mark McGuire up now for the Mets. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one lifted in the air, left field. Cabrera puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay close.
David Wright up now for the Mets. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in one.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Into center and a base hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. That one pushed foul. On the ground to short. Over to Torres. And that'll do it. Leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Here comes a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-2 now. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Flip to the pitcher is in time, and they do get the out.
The catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Kyle Higashioka digs in now. There's the strike.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
2 down, nobody on. Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning. Can't glove it cleanly.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So, man aboard. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Anthony Volpe. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside, just missed. Next offering misses. 3-2 now. Franchy Cordero on deck for the Yankees. Higashioka off of first with 2 away. And that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Now it's Franchy Cordero. In there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, here's the veteran second baseman, Francisco Lindor. Cole back to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Cabrera, long run into the gap, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That was a moonshot. His 11th of the year. It's 1-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Starling Marte. Flied out his first time. Line drive, and that gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Now it's going to be Derek Jeter. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Oh, 1 down. And that one is lifted in the air. Cabrera pulls it in on the run. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one fouled off. When Cole's brother-in-law Brandon Crawford took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in New York, now it's the switch-hitting outfielder, Oswaldo Cabrera. And there's the strike. Cabrera, 24 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. And the 0-2. Goes down looking.
Now back, second base.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Torres, a former All-Star, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in Venezuela. 0-2 as he waves at that one. One down, base is empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right through there, got him. And that quickly, 2 away. Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Fought off foul. Chris DJ LeMahieu, given name David John LeMahieu. Some people call him by the nickname the Big Fundy.
What's the Big Fundy, partner?
Well, it's short for the Big Fundamental because he's so good fundamentally, both at the plate and in the field. Bounce to the right. Lindor on to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. In order go the Yankees. They're down 1-0. Start of the 4th. Here's some real power at the plate. Sammy Sosa. And the pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Hits the fence. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
All over that one right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And next for the Mets, Mark McGwire. Fly to left his first time up. And that one is lifted in the air. Cabrera makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
So digging in, David Wright.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That's to third. LeMahieu. Over to first. Now 2 away.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that one is out of here. His 17th of the year. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here's Francisco Lindor. And a foul ball. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple Gold Gloves and a Platinum Glove, multiple All-Star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 3-0. Back in the Bronx, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Mike Trout. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together for him.
No
Off the bat,
fielder,
that one
number
registered at
99.
105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get...
Right, toss to second, to first, double play. Nicely done.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's Stanton now. In the air, left side. Marte puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Top 5, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mike Cameron. Popped up. Volpe has this one sized up. And a quick out, number 1. Here at new Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And they have this new ballpark that is absolutely gorgeous, but there's still some of that old school feel to it. Slice down the right side. Now the 0-1. Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Timed it perfect. It's hard, I think, for those guys on the corners because, you know, especially when it's a, you know, right-handed hitter for third baseman, you don't see the ball all that well going through the zone. And if it's a left-hander, you got a better shot at it because you can see the ball going through, see the contact. And so that jump isn't always on time. Sometimes it's a little early. Sometimes it's a little bit late. But that one was perfect.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. Dives and he can't hang on. He decides to hold on to it and they can't get the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sammy Sosa.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Sammy Sosa. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Yeah, you have to connect the past with the present, and they did a really nice job of the Monument Park out there where you can go and walk through and see the legends. This is New York, and it is the greatest city, I would say, in the country, if not the world. So
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. 2 left for the Mets, but they lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Now here is Kyle Higashioka. Up the middle. It's in and out of his glove.
No, the throw was right there. He just dropped it. Didn't look it into the pocket. Maybe had a little late movement on it and hit the heel of the glove and just clanked. One of those errors where you kind of can't believe it when you do it.
Check swing. Went around. 0-2. Down the line towards the corner. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one down. Franchi Cordero will hit next. Chopper right side. Lindor tosses to first. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Oswaldo Cabrera. That's hard hit on the line. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And the inning is all set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Mark McGwire. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And the right-hander back to work. Ripped on a line to center. Calls it in, and there's one away. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow, and I'll give you a free suit."
Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Out of here. He powers that one out to left, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in the...
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Luis Severino.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
To third. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
One down. And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now the center fielder, Mike Camrick. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
On the ground to short, could be 2. Volpe to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 4-0 ball. Bottom of the 6th inning. Gleyber Torres up to hit. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. In there at the knees for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Going to count 1 and 2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That misses the zone, and now it's 3 and 2.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
And there's ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
LeMahieu stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important at getting back into this ballgame.
The pitch stays alive. Payoff pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here comes a 3-2. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Mike Trout. In the air to left down the line. Marte moves under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. One away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. In there for strike one. Chris Judge has been an exit velocity monster, leading the league in exit velo in 17, 18, 19, 21, and 2022.
Yeah, he makes that hot corner at third base. Way out in front of that inside pitch there.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. The dugout is 26th of the year, and they add a couple more. It's 4-3.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there, patient and waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
2 outs, nobody on. And now Kyle Higashioka. And first offering is fouled off. Higashioka goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Two outs. And he chases that one. Inning over. Yankees get a homer to cut the lead. 4-3 New York. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tommy Kahnle.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
And he deals. And that one fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, 6 hits on the first pitch alone. That tells you something.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there. Here's a 1-2. Bounce to the left side. Volpe jumps, throws. Marte retired.
And you know, it's always interesting to see how teams attack the first pitch. What's their plan of attack going to be? Well, for this offense in this game, they're not waiting around.
Jeter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Movement in the Yankees pen. Wandy Peralta, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Cabrera pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
The right fielder,
Vladimir Guerrero up now for the Mets. Out to center. Trout is there. Makes the grab, and that is that. And the Mets go down. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Leiter back to work. Good eye right there. Well, he's back out there to begin the 7th. That surprised you at all, Chris?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a little rough sixth inning there, but his skipper's got a lot of confidence in him. But trust me, they will keep a close eye on how he does in this one.
Now batting, first baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Franchi Cordero. Hard liner. Base hit into the outfield.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And that one is lifted in the air. Guerrero pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two down.
Now batting, second baseman.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Kicks and deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Ooh, missed a mistake right there.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning. The Yanks lead one. Score holds at 4-3. Number 29 takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Sammy Sosa up now for the Mets. And a pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Strike two.
Definitely not going to make his highlight tape.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now one away. And next for the Mets, Mark McGwire. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And a foul ball. Foul ball. Oh, 2 now. In the air, right field. Judge cutting across. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Francisco Alvarez.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the 3rd out. Mets straight. Back at Yankee Stadium, now the number 2 hitter, DJ LeMahieu. Now time called. Pitching coach coming out for a meeting as 2 relievers continue to throw in the bullpen. Jeff Brigham will take over here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
That's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Up and in, and the count is 1-1. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a count 1-2. And a pitch. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next to the Yankees.
And now batting Mike Trout, 1 for 3. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That one missed.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
The right fielder,
It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
And that's in there for strike 1. And strike 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
The next offering misses. Now 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Yanks held in check. Still down a run. It's 4-3. We go to the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Francisco Lindor. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That one to first. And foul ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Mike Cameron up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Righty to the plate. Strike 2. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th.
The idea was right. Looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Got him swinging.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
The 0-1 is outside and it's a ball and a strike. And misses inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a 2-1 on the way. There's the strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And it's filled up.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pitching change here, number 97.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least one an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
Jeter now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. First and third, one down. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And next for the Mets, Vladimir Guerrero. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. Home run number 20 on the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-3. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Base is empty with 2 away. Sammy Sosa up now. Oh, that pitch got away from him, and that's a hit by pitch.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
Runner at first with 2 away. Mark McGwire up now for the Mets. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. The 0-1. That one laced to center and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, David Wright. That's a base hit. Run scores. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Wandy Peralta on to pitch here.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
And the batter now, Francisco Alvarez. Bounced up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. The run comes in from second, and it's 9-3.
Comes through with the RBI. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
First and second, 2 down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
And next for the Mets, Mike Cameron. He's already homered here in this one. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Tony Clark, pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone.
Tony Clark.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs across now. Cut off, throw to second. The tag out. That ends the inning, but 2 runs do score. But they score 7 times to blow this thing open. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 11 and the Yankees 3. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Troy Percival.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now into the game, DJ Stewart. He'll be patrolling center field.
Number 29.
Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch.
Giancarlo.
Percival, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Kicks and fires. Slapped foul. And the right-hander deals. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity, and it is hard to catch up to.
Liner snagged at first.
The batter, number 11.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. 0-1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
Well, a big win by 8 runs, and when you have that kind of lead, you make it easier for the pitching staff to come out, make their pitches, pitch to contact, and not worry about giving up the lead. So nice job today all the way around to get the W.
And your final 11-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball.
Yeah, when you see